And I'm like, that's your scooter? He's like, yeah. I go, man, hold up. So I pulled my daughter to the side and I said, look, don't get mad. I found this on the side of the road from work. The scooter I'm going to give him. I'm going to give it to the bad kid to see what happens. My own personal experiment. It backfired entirely.
Oh,
today. He goes, she was so mad today. Dude.
No, it's not that.
No, today.
The kid backfired.
You didn't hear it.
Oh,
he has this busted scooter.
Right.
It's the same brand and everything. And I go, hey, I'm going to give you the scooter because yours is in terrible shape. And I found it on the side of the road for free so you could have it. And he was like, no, I'm good.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, what do you mean?
For that.
I don't understand. He's like, do you see the difference? He's like, yeah, but I can't because my mom will be like, where did I get it out of? And I'll get in trouble. And I'm like, I'm giving you, it's for free. It's garbage. So you found it on the side of the road, garbage. You gotta say it's for me.
Yeah, with a mom.
He's like, nope, I can't do that. So there's, I don't know, some kind of fucking abuse or something. Who knows?
Oh my god!
But long story short, he did ride home on 2 scooters. Yeah, one on each foot.
Get the-
Well, no, his friends came up and they heard about the free scooter.
He goes, nah, fuck that. I'm taking that with me.
He goes, what you mean you don't want it? He goes, I'll take it. Oh, the kid like, I'm like, oh. I was like, it's open to everybody. So
Free scooters for all.
wow.
anyway, I gave a town square.
That does raise some questions about the kid. You know, hopefully he doesn't turn up shitty.
Just the way Lewis was preaching, like a
But you know,
straight drill sergeant. Don't be doing that. This is my neighborhood too.
I mean, growing up, you never got that fucking story.
I did.
You never got the fucking
I never had to do that. My parents were usually the one that would. I never had that issue. No, there was never. I didn't grow up.
White land.
I was waiting for. I was like, someone fucking throw it out there.
Yeah, no, man.
No,
sometimes
I
it'd be
grew up.
fucking
Foyers and white land.
I mean, it's
No.
just different
Bob
situations.
grew up in the foyer.
In
Bob grew up in a foyer.
Waukegan, I crossed through a dude's
Talked about
backyard.
it on here before.
Yeah.
I crossed through a dude's backyard in Waukegan, dude.
I've had the most diverse upbringing in terms of parochial schools, public schools, back and forth between all of them and all that.
It's just different.
I know everybody. My family, we live paycheck to paycheck. It's what it's always been. There's no hiding that or anything. It's just but my parents have always tried to make it just make it seem like, oh, everything's great and all that. But God bless them.
Parents do their best. They do their best. But yeah, man, getting some of those lessons is definitely crucial with the development.
Right.
Like, don't fucking touch the stove, kid. Why?
Exactly.
No, don't step on somebody else's property without being invited.
Stuff like that. You start respecting people's boundaries.
KKK.
Yeah.
I learned it real young myself. And I'm
don't
white.
hop the fence here.
I'm white, and the gentleman that came out was white.
I'm white too.
It doesn't
I
matter.
cut all the
It does
grasses, so
matter. It does matter. I crossed through his yard as a little kid, okay?
Anybody would hate it.
And this Vietnam veteran came through, and he goes, what are you doing? And I'm like, ooh, this is it. Crossing through the yard.
Everybody gonna die tonight.
He goes, is this your house? Is this your property? And I'm like, eyes crossed, I don't know.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I suppose not. Well, he goes, not me, but there's other people that would snatch you up and kill you if you walk through their property.
So that's totally that
And I'm
dude.
like, whoa.
That's totally that dude. He's looking for that reason.
No, he was definitely instilling that terror.
Yeah, so I go,
stop fucking up, kid.
Is that what
He
I
goes-
thought it was?
so now go around on the sidewalk and get out of here.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm a veteran from Vietnam. I would never harm you, but I'm trying to teach you a lesson. Like,
That's a drunk vet.
No, I mean, yeah, probably. But, dude, how many times have you seen that on cartoons?
yeah, white hair, dude. I don't know.
Get off my lawn. Yeah, whippersnappers. And, obviously in real world, it steps up a notch, and now you got,
There was nothing out of that, right?
He told me.
We're good.
He told me about anyway. He told me about his whatever, and so I just never.
I'm sure that guy's cool as fuck if you got to know him. But stay off his fucking property.
Well, I was never going to go back there. Ever
Oh,
again.
definitely not.
That was the last time, first and last.
I don't think I ever got anything like that. But one time I was riding my bike, and I got into some kind of shouting thing with some dude in the car, right? I was like, yeah, fuck you or something, because he didn't stop or he didn't see me. He didn't stop or he didn't see me, right? So anything is, we yell at each other, and I'm like, well, fuck you, blah blah. And then I ride maybe like 10 feet, and I look back, and my dad is right in the corner. He's right there too. Wow. And I'm like, oh, and he's looking at me like mad, bro. He's like, and then I get home, and he gets home. He gets home like right after me, and he's like, what the fuck was that about? And I'm like, the guy, he didn't see me. You can't be fucking doing that to people because you don't know who that guy is. He might get out and like shoot you.
She might get up and shoot, dude.
I'm like, I got my hand raised.
I'm like, oh, dude, yeah, you know what? You're right, but I was still like, that guy was in the wrong, and I just yelled at him because I was like, you know, he almost like he could have like ran me over or something, you know?
Absolutely.
So yeah. But you know, my dad was also right, so it was like, you know,
absolutely.
Yeah.
I realized that myself just for the simple fact that like, this was several years ago when I was still working in Lake Forest at the time, driving home and everything, and there was just where the road cuts down to one at that point. I'm sitting there like driving in the left lane, the right lane has to merge in my lane, so I'm cruising, and this minivan fucking floors it past me just to get in there, and then he turns his right turn signal on to make a right turn. The way he cut me off already pissed me off.
Yeah.
So I fucking gave him a finger. Like, legit, I go, fuck you, dude. One of those, like, hardcore. And rather than turning right...
He shot you in the face.
No. Rather than turning right, he kind of went right and turned right back out after me and followed me. The entire time, I'm like, shit. I was in my mom's car because it was at the end of the driveway. I'm like, yeah, I'll take this side. So you see her plates and all that. Like, Jesus reigns. Watch out. Like, yeah. Driving that and everything. Like, this dude is on my ass. Like, what's up? What you want to do? And I'm like, I don't want to fucking fight. Like, I was just venting and all that. Like, you pissed me off real hard. Fuck. I'm like, you're following me now. Like, you got a knife. You got this, that. Like, yeah, I would have gotten out and boxed him. But
no, you know what?
That dude looked hungover from a Saturday night hardcore. Like, he was like, what the fuck is up, man? Like, it was a Mexican dude. I'm not going to lie.
You gotta be careful, dude. You gotta be careful.
He was hardcore, like, ready to go.
Somebody may interpret that middle finger as a gang sign. Like, you never know.
Like, well, just
nobody's gonna mistake that.
It was definitely an aggressive fuck you on my part. Like, fuck you. Like, yeah,
Well, did you use the thumb?
No, it was both fingers.
Or was it just a solid...
It was both fingers off the steering wheel, like, fuck you, one of those. Because you cut me off.
You gave him two?
You cut me off to slow down and turn right in front of me.
I would have followed you too.
Why did you have to do that?
That guy's already nuts doing that shit.
Yeah,
so,
I was just,
it's like,
it already pissed me off. I'm like, oh, I fucked up.
That's the last guy, the one that's fucking swerving all over. You don't want to piss him off.
Nope.
Like, I've been waiting for this one.
It was like a Ford,
I'm gonna eat your kids.
Astro
like,
van.
I was in a
zero
rush.
Fucks given. Like I said, Sunday morning, this dude looked rough. Like it was a
Sunday morning.
It was Sunday morning on my way home.
Saturday night was hard.
That's what I'm saying. It was like 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning on my way home from work.
Come back from the shy.
You want to flip me off? Yeah. Like,
he's got fucking 2,000 pounds of cocaine in the fucking trunk.
He's mad as fuck.
Yeah.
He's like,
the car's sitting like this.
You're right. Yeah. I did everything in my power to like fucking get away from him, and he still followed me to like several spots. I ain't going home till I don't see him.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mom.
No, I just
it's your car.
Shout out to Patrice O'Neal. He had like a little bit where he was like,
"Ooh, Patrice O'Neal."
It's kind of a similar thing happened. And just like he was like, "Fuck you," and like the guy like, "Oh, you want to go out?" And he's like, "Dude, I'm too fucking old for this shit." And it's not personal.
Yeah,
right.
I'm mad because I'm trying to get over there. And then you cut me off. Like, it's not personal. Like, I don't fucking hate you. I don't
Calm that road rage down.
I don't want to fight you. But in that instant, I was like,
if I have to,
I was a little upset.
Yeah.
Well, you do that nowadays, you're going to get shot.
Nowadays, yeah. Right. So
you're just going to get shot, no question.
So another thing is like, early.
Excuse me?
Oh, right, man.
I was bringing up early life. Early in life, your parents tell you, don't fuck with people. Don't fuck with cops. Mm-hmm. Fucking be complacent. Mm-hmm. And don't fucking like start shit in the streets because you don't know if you're gonna get shot. And like,
back in the day, it was shot, stabbed. Yeah, it was stabbed. Was a big one.
Yeah, I worry about stabbings and all that shit so much now. It's weird.
My dad, I went in the alleyway behind like some stores in Grand and Macquarie right there.
Yeah,
behind the Rent Center.
Yeah.
My dad found out that I was back there for like 5 minutes.
Oh,
he took me home, bro, and he beat my motherfucking ass, bro. Whooped my ass. with his bare hands and
I've had that
said,
shit.
how fucking dare you go back there and you're going to get kidnapped and raped and all this other shit.
Yeah.
Stop doing that shit, bro. I stopped doing that shit.
Yeah. You learn that shit real fast.
I was like, okay. I had an old school European dad. Bro.
European lifestyle, USA lifestyle.
There's a difference between...
No, but Mexico's, yeah.
I know.
Yeah, you too. Everybody in this room.
Yes.
Everybody in this room.
This guy just fucking like...
I've had my share of fucking
There's a
ass
difference
kicking
between
and everything.
abuse, like where you just
And discipline.
slap your fucking kid's mouth for doing nothing,
Yeah, and then
or
there's
you do
discipline.
something fucking stupid and get your cheeks blasted.
Like, hey...
Cheeks are all right, bro. They're fine.
Yeah.
They're gonna be fine.
You're-
You don't slap a kid in the mouth. You don't punch him in the head and shit. Yeah. But
Because you're getting
beating the
CTE
cheeks
and
every
stuff.
now and then, bro, here and there.
Well, we're just like, you know, we probably could use some fucking discipline.
I'm not talking about 30, 40.
No, I'm talking that 18-year-old. That fucking,
One or two is good. One or two is good for everybody.
Yeah, every once in a while, yeah.
Yeah, it's called the papao, right? When you
Again, the whole lifestyle
This
of
man is a
like, raising
papao.
your kids tends to stem
never heard
down.
that one?
The papa? No.
Papao.
Pow.
Oh yeah, papa.
It's 1, 2.
Yeah.
1, 2.
Jabbing your kid, like
I'm not talking in the head, folks, and shit,
left.
and the genitals. I'm talking about in the butt cheeks.
Well, I'm saying we might get...
right. Why are you bobbing and weaving? What's wrong?
Not like bobbing and
Why aren't you
weaving,
looking
but
at me straight?
Right, get your hands out the way. Get your hands out the way.
Put your hands up. Why can't you put your hands
maybe
up?
there'll
What the
be
fuck's wrong
less mass shootings if kids were like disciplined.
I don't know.
No, yeah. I mean,
That is such a hard topic, bro.
with you? I know.
Right now.
We all pause. I'm like,
All right.
But now that you're talking about that, I'm not going to go into what should be. Well, I will go into what should be done in a moment.
I'm not giving my guns up.
But
No,
Hard
I'm
on.
talking about...
I'm mad about the 1 hour cops on that Texas shooting, bro.
oh yeah, fuck
well,
those
hold
dudes.
on. Real
We're
quick.
going right back into that. Yes.
The only thing I want to, if anybody's listening, I wouldn't mind maybe yearly or bi-yearly mental health evaluations for FOID card holders.
Yearly?
I would.
I don't know about that.
Cocksucker?
Every 5 years. I don't know.
I would say one time, one
I
and
wish
done.
we had like.
I think this
no, we're
is
going
this
hard
is
up.
this is a preliminary thing that should be done in firsthand. You know, because
Hey, I know how to fix it all.
Give it goes. All right.
yeah, give
All right.
everybody.
You know what?
I'm going to do it. No, I'm
Give
doing it.
everybody
No,
guns.
I think
It's
we're
going
going.
on.
We're,
All right,
I'm
we're
gonna
going
go,
hard. We're going hard.
I'm going to go hard.
We're
I'm
going
going to say, you know what? It's called open
I
carry.
bet you that button's on there next time. We're going harder. Yeah, one of those.
Which one is it?
Think about it.
It's open carry, dude. It's the only thing. I'm not saying establish it forever, but the problem is that it seems like the places with the most restrictive gun laws are the places that are thriving with fucking gun crime. So, because they've taken the rights of law-abiding citizens, they have to do all this other shit, but people are getting the guns illegally. You know what I'm saying?
But that's not true.
Bullshit.
The 3 fucking mass shootings that just happened, all those guns were bought legally.
Right.
No, yes, in that situation. That's what I'm
They
talking
were
about.
over 18. There was nothing to suspect
yeah,
otherwise. Yeah.
But all the Democrats are they want we need stricter gun laws on law-abiding citizens.
Well,
no, you don't.
This is always a political point, man.
That's why they're
This
all
is like-
attacking the
It's
Texas governors
stupid. Like
and
Democrats and Republicans, both of their point of views are fucking retarded.
Our side's better.
I
They're
think
all one
what,
way,
What
yeah.
it really needs to be is like
A mental health evaluation.
it's like exactly what we're talking about. Like raising kids the right way, like knowing that this is how you treat people. This is how you're not supposed to treat people. This is how
Absolutely.
to raise them like in a proper educated way. I mean, you got kids that have no. I mean,
guidance.
they have no guidance, and granted, they might be like. Their parents might have like abandoned them. They, like all types of things that they.
Right, the grandma was raising that kid from
Yeah.
the round school. Yeah,
yeah, and the grandma, she's.
I'm not trying to.
Come on, like-
equivalent
he shot
kids
her in
to
the
dogs.
face. I mean, what
gram-
happened?
I'm not trying to equivalent kids to dogs or anything like that, but in terms of just like, yes, this is what you want to do. We do this at this time. Like, get them on a regimen. This is how we do it.
Yeah.
Call the schedule, bro.
Yes.
Yeah,
Train
That helps
kids.
out.
It's
Kids
one of those,
definitely
like-
need structure. They need.
I think even as adults, we like structure.
Now, in terms
Absolutely.
yeah,
I don't like change.
in terms of guns,
No,
and all
you
that,
fucking
too,
don't.
in
You're
terms
so
of
weird
guns and
about
all
that.
Keep that shit locked away. Don't bring.
Well,
it
hold
out.
on.
Yeah,
But
I'm
the
sorry.
Columbine shooter too, his
brought
guns
his
were
own.
locked. It was the parents' guns that were locked. So it's more than just having them locked.
Well, yeah. I'm talking little